How well you sleep plays a big role in your health. And how much sleep you need might surprise you. I'm going to give you some statistics. So, school age children need 9 to 11 hours of sleep. Teenagers need 8 to 10 hours of sleep. And this is a place where I see this violated a lot. You know, teens are still, their bodies are growing, their bodies are changing. They need that 8 to 10 hours. But it's also a time when demands begin to get high. You know, you've got after school activities, you've got homework, all kinds of things. And then, you know, you just want to have fun with your friends. But it's super important to get that sleep in. If you're not, you leave yourself more wide open to anxiety and depression. Mono can be a big problem during the teenage years, and one of the factors in that is chronic lack of sleep. Heck, just getting through a flu season, you know, without getting sick requires that you're well rested. Now, adults need 7 to 9 hours of sleep. I constantly see this being violated as well. People think, oh, 6 is okay. And it's really not. And the longer you live like this, the greater of a toll it takes on your body. By the time you reach age 40 and 50 and so forth, it really, really shows up. So I know that we're too busy, but take a look at where you can shave TV time or, you know, things that are not that important, and be sure that you're getting the sleep. Now, seniors like myself, we need 7 to 8 hours every night. I can tell you, I definitely feel better with 8. The quality of sleep that you get is also super important. I've got this statistic here. So according to the CDC, about 9 million Americans take medication to sleep at night. So this keeps your eyes closed, but it doesn't give you a good restful sleep. So you have to find out, why am I not sleeping well? It's really that way with anything in holistic health. You don't just say, well, if my digestion's bad or my sleep is bad or whatever it is, what drug can I take? No, you want to say, gosh, why is that happening? So here are some things that could be contributing to a poor night's sleep. Number one, you have to be sure that the room is completely dark. You do not want like the little digital display from a clock or anything else to be present. You want extreme dark. Get blackout curtains if you need to, because sometimes there's street lights outside that shine in. Aside from dark, you want to get all the electronics out of your sleeping environment. So don't sleep with your cell phone next to you, you know, and people complain all the time, it's my alarm clock. Okay, you know what? Somehow we got away without it for this many years. We do not have to have the cell phone for an alarm clock. Putting it on airplane mode does not fully handle the electromagnetic fields from the cell phone. If you need it for an alarm or you need it for in case of emergency, put it in your bathroom. Or if you do not have an ensuite bathroom, put it right outside your bedroom door. You need it at least 8 to 10 feet away from your body. And then just look at what other electronics might be there. Some of the worst are Wi-Fi. You know, Alexa, for example, a lot of people have those devices right there in their bedroom. Not good at all. Your body has a very hard time relaxing when there's electronics there. Now, speaking of electronics, a lot of people monitor their sleep with an Oura Ring or a Fitbit or their Apple Watch, that kind of thing. That is informative but counterproductive because you are exposing yourself to the electromagnetic fields. So if you want to do an Oura Ring, for example, one night a week to just sort of get an idea of where you are, that's not the end of the world, but you certainly do not want to wear it all the time. Now, if your nerves are at the point where you cannot sleep well without help, Instead of a medication, let's look at a few very basic things that could bring some relaxation and assist you in sleeping. As with anything, if you're on medications, double check with your prescribing doctor that my recommendations will be good, but these are pretty safe for anybody. The first is magnesium. Magnesium has a relaxing effect on the nervous system, and a lot of times when we go to bed, we just have a hard time turning off the mind, turning off the thoughts, and getting to sleep. So magnesium can be very helpful there. There's an amino acid called L-theanine, Theanine. Theanine also just brings a little relaxation to the nervous system. It doesn't force you, like a drug effect. It just helps you relax a little bit. Next in the lineup would be melatonin. Now, you don't need huge amounts of melatonin. I recommend that people start with 1 milligram, work your way up to 3 milligrams if you need to. If 3 is not doing it, then the reason you're not sleeping is not because of a lack of melatonin. Melatonin has other health benefits to your body. It helps your immune system. It has anti-aging properties. So I'm not opposed to people using melatonin, and sometimes it can be helpful even in other areas. If you still have issues after that, DM me. There are other things you can take a look at and be sure there's not some interference factor, but these are all the basics. So definitely put that sleep as a super high priority on your list and do what you need to do to get a full, relaxing night's sleep.